You're listening to On the Line. My name is Freddie Miller, and I'm the artistic director of the State Radio Players, an underground theater company specializing in producing radio plays, using new work by emerging playwrights or classics that we feel deserve a revival. The State Radio Players was founded in 2020 by myself and Billy Isertel. We're both theater geeks that go to Penn State University and met doing theater here. As a result of COVID-19 and us not getting our fill of theater, we decided to start the State Radio Players to give ourselves and our fellow artists and friends a chance to keep making art. The play you're about to listen to is called On the Line. It's written by Melody Munitz, a third-year student in the musical theater program here at Penn State. The play is directed by Lauren Koranda, a second-year theater student at Muhlenberg College. The State Radio Players is proud to be hosting this joint collaboration between our two colleges and hope for many more collaborations to follow. Now please, lean forward, open your mind, and listen. This is On the Line.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, Nick. I'm Allie, volunteering with Uni for Biden, and I'm calling today to... I'm Allie, calling with Uni for Biden, asking if I could...
I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm calling from Uni for Biden about voter...
Gotcha! This is my voicemail. Leave a message, sucker!
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Hello, Emma. I'm Allie, volunteering with Uni for Biden, and I'm calling today to ask if I could help get you registered to vote.
How'd you get my number?
Your name and number are part of a public list.
Oh.
Not to worry. I'm here to help streamline the process and walk you through the steps to get ready to vote this November. Or, can I ask, are you already a registered voter?
No. No.
That's all right. We can do it together now. It'll only take 2 minutes. If I could ask you to open a browser and go to iwillvote.com, iwillvote.com, and we can get the process started.
I don't,
If now is a bad time, I can message you the registration link for you to open later.
No, you don't have to do that. I'm not gonna be voting in this election.
Are you currently 18 years or older?
I'm 18, yeah.
Great. So you're of legal age. Especially as a young voter, your voice really matters in this election.
I don't know. I'm not really into all of it.
I hear you. But with no end to this pandemic in sight, the stakes in this election really are life or death. May I ask why you're not interested in registering to vote?
I just don't really want to get involved in the whole thing. It's just like everyone is fighting over politics all the time. It's just so much.
I understand. It can be overwhelming to think about it all. However, if you can focus on a certain political issue, it can help you find your passion for acting on your civic duty and right to vote. Is there a certain topic you feel particularly strongly about?
I don't know. I mean, my parents have a lot of opinions, like about the Second Amendment and our rights and things like that. But mostly they just fight with people about it all, so I guess I've just tried to tune it out.
Okay. Well, how about outside of politics? I think you might be surprised how many non-political activities are actually tied to politics in a way. What sort of things do you find yourself spending time doing or thinking about?
I guess my relationship, my boyfriend.
Oh, nice. What's his name?
Derek.
How long have you two been together?
11 months.
That's awesome. How'd you meet?
We went to the same high school.
Oh, cool. Were you guys one of those cute couples who slow danced at prom? I always admired those people.
No, we didn't have prom. Class of 2020, so.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry about that.
Yeah, kinda sucked.
Did you get to celebrate at all?
Sorta. Not like a party or anything, but we had a little picnic, just the two of us.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice. He brought like candles and blankets and stuff.
Oh, how romantic. He must be a good guy.
Yeah, he's super, just really, God, sorry, it's, sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. We haven't talked a lot lately. He's just kind of ghosting me all of a sudden now that we're at school and long distance, and it's just really just... Sorry.
No need to apologize. I've been there myself, actually. I know how tough that can be.
Yeah. It's just like, for him to not be responding to me now.
Right, of course. But the transition to college, you want to be able to share your experiences and...
Well, yeah, that. But also, like, if I have things I need to tell him, important things, like really important shit, you know?
Sure.
I mean, what am I supposed to do if I can't even talk to him and tell him about this? Mm-hmm. He needs to fucking know. I mean, if I'm gonna maybe potentially have his fucking baby, he needs to at least... Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't know why I just said that.
Emma? Are you okay? Well, no, I guess probably not.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, do you think it's... Like, have you...
It's been 6 weeks, so... Yeah, I should have gotten it by now.
Wow. I'm sorry to, I mean, unless you want to.
No. No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't know for certain, right? Have you taken a test? Or gone to a clinic or anything like that?
No, I couldn't. I can't just go buy myself a test or go anywhere. I don't want anyone knowing. No one can know. My friends here, I mean, I don't know, they're not really my friends. What have we known each other, like a couple of weeks? I don't want them to see me differently. They barely know me. And I don't even know what I do or who I...
What about your parents? Would they be,
No. No. Definitely not. They...
Okay.
No.
Well, one step at a time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But, like... Shit. I mean... What if it's true? I can't have a baby. I'm just figuring out how to do my own laundry, you know? And like my classes, I couldn't do school. I couldn't even stay here. I practically just moved in. I don't know where I'd even go. I couldn't go home. I'd just be stranded with this crying kid, this little blob who'd look like me, but also like Derek, maybe? Like some guy she might not ever even know, who is totally nice enough to set up a whole romantic date thing for his girlfriend, but like not nice enough to text her back when she's in the middle of a massive crisis states away, when she doesn't even know how to
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay.
Am I really, though?
I don't know. There's still a lot we don't really know right now, I guess. But even if you were to find out that you are, it doesn't mean you necessarily have to have a baby.
No, I don't. I mean, I know what you mean. I could have, but I couldn't. I wasn't raised to...
Well, there are different options. If it came down to it, you could choose what felt right.
I don't want to have to make that choice, though. I'm not prepared to make that kind of choice.
Of course. It's not easy, obviously. It's a lot. I don't even know. I was just saying that at least ultimately it is your choice.
I guess. It just feels like a no-win thing, though. Like, any option involves me making a big step towards something that goes against myself. Either way, it's me doing something I never ever wanted to do. I don't know how I could live with either choice, really. I just feel like frozen. But also like I'm running. This last week has just felt so impossible, like having no idea how to go forward or... God, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be laying all this on you. You were literally just making a political call. You didn't mean to get into any of this.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. Really. I didn't really know what I was getting into. I mean, I didn't expect this, but... this is my first time doing a phone bank. You were the first person to pick up, actually, so thanks for that.
Oh. That's surprising. I figured you're, like, super...
No, not really. I've never been that person before. Super political. I'm only 20 myself, actually. This is the first election for both of us. I was always planning to vote, but other than that, I didn't think all that much about politics. Hadn't really realized how much the government actually impacts individual lives.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, how much does it really...
A lot. I mean, like, I don't mean to be blunt, but, like, the fact that you can make a choice about what happens with your body right now, politics is at play in that in a really real way. And a lot of matters of health, actually. Like, with COVID, too. I mean, seeing how people's safety is just at the mercy of the government, but lives at stake, like literal full human lives. Like, the fact that Jim could just be... yeah.
Wait, what about the gym?
No, Jim, like, with a J. He's my my neighbor, but he was always like my grandpa, so I just called him my, yeah. Well, so, like, in March, when everything got shut down, I was like, oh, this is weird. But I thought we could kick it with everyone just staying home. But then Jim was still going to the store. He works as a cashier even though he retired a couple years ago. But I figured since 71 isn't really very young, it would be too risky to keep working in the middle of a pandemic, and he'd just stop going in. But he said he needed the money since retirement's expensive. But I was really scared, honestly. Plus, my younger sister has asthma, so we were having to be really careful about not seeing people, so I couldn't even see Jim. But it was really sweet, actually. We started doing this twice-a-week tea thing on our porches, just the two of us. We'd always have the same kind of tea, too. Like, he'd pick if it was gonna be an Earl Grey day or a chamomile day or whatever. And he'd call my house in the morning to tell me what flavor to make. It was the best. Just sitting and talking about life and hearing his laugh and his stories and just escaping reality for a while. But so, then the second week of May, he calls and says he doesn't feel well, and can we take a rain check for tea? And I was like, of course. But also I was spooked because it's a scary time to just not feel well. And then he felt worse the next day, so he went and got tested, and he had it. So for like a week we didn't have tea or anything. It was we didn't even really, talk on the phone. He'd just start coughing when he'd try to talk too much. So it was mostly just, us making him meals and writing him notes and dropping them off on his porch and things like that. But then, by the next Friday, he was feeling way better. And he said he'd be up for our Saturday tea, just probably without the tea, so we could keep our masks on the whole time and everything. So that Saturday at 11, like usual, I went out to my porch, but he wasn't out on his yet, so I waited. But it was weird because he was always out before me. And then it was 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I didn't want to call and bother him in case he just slept in or something. So I just kept waiting. But then it was 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, this is really weird. So I called, and no one picked up. And that's when I started feeling really freaked. I just wanted to go next door and check on him, but I couldn't, obviously. So we called 911, and they were the ones who found him. He'd passed away in bed. A stroke. The doctors said COVID could trigger strokes in some older people. Something about hyperinflammation or something. Yeah. Yeah. And he should still be here. And he's not.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Me too.
I bet he's proud watching you now, calling people, trying to make a difference.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It's a small thing, I know. I just had to do something. At least just something. Hey, this might be weird, but could I, if I bought a pregnancy test and mailed it to you, would that,
Oh, God. Thank you, but you don't have to.
I'd totally do it. It's not a big deal. I want to help in some way.
You'd really do that?
Yeah, fully. I could go grab it today, even.
That'd actually be amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I'll text you once we're off and give you my real phone number and get your address and everything.
Okay. Thank you. Could you also text me the link?
The link?
For voter registration.
Yeah. Sure. Totally. Okay. I'll text you in a sec. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to On the Line by Melody Munitz. Our director was Lauren Koranda. Allie was played by Melody Munitz. Emma was played by Nicola Farrow. Nick was played by John Aljour. Our technical director and sound engineer was Billy Isertel. Our production manager was Roan Young. On the Line is a production of the State Radio Players.